Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Audio was still acting a little bit goofy there.
Dreadful was the day when the sun vanished. The waters dried up, birds went quiet, and the dark itself seeped unchecked into the work table as the cold, chewed paper moon rose over the mountain. The night that followed would be long as the midnight walk.
Thank you. If you want to hear the rest of what they got to say, then feel free to head back to the last chapter. Or the last stream I did of this. Oh my god. I saw Hopsy wander. Where'd he go to? All darkness vanishes. All darkness vanishes for those who keep fire in their heart. Oh, is How's he gonna transport us? Sweet. Well, if that's the way it's gonna be, I'm gonna catch up on some movies. I'll turn my headset a little bit. I think last time we only had the first one, so now we have 4 more. Okay, cool.
The Murko dreamt many dreams of the mysterious moon and the critters living within its craters, and of the ocean and its deep secrets known only to the sea creatures and the corals, and of the twinkling stars that had so much to tell, but they were too far away to be heard. All of it intertwined in a colorful tapestry. And so she woke with a yawn, so big it could have devoured the sun. She had slept for just about a decade. A decent nap by Merkel's standards. She smacked her dry lips, looking forward to what the new dawn had to offer as she left her lair and went out into the cool night. "Wait a minute," she exclaimed. "Night?" Where was the sun? Where its warm rays should have been there was only the vast night sky, not a star on its face. Well, the Merkel mumbled softly to herself, winter was late, so now the sun must be late too. Proud over her sound logic, she went back to her lair to take a complimentary nap. Merkel had taken a nap that had lasted 2 decades. Now that counts as oversleeping even by Merkel standards. She had awoken anxiously this time, feeling misplaced and confused. The confusion grew further into panic when she was greeted not by the sun's life-giving caress, but once again by the silently mocking night sky.
Ah! Okay, well that's all we got now. Oh, excuse me.
I had a flame once. It was beautiful and bright. Spread its light, brought me and my neighbors warmth. and it was always hungry. No matter how much I fed it, it kept on growing and growing. And one day it got big enough to start walking the long road. I didn't guide it. It dragged me along for the ride. I followed it for a long, long time. Would the road ever end? What was the point of the walk? Things kind of spiraled. Road took me on dangerous detours that didn't make sense. Before I knew it, my flame began to fade. Until it... Well, I don't think I was meant to carry this flame.
I chucked that friggin' thing. giant cat? What was my, oh, it's normal. I don't like that.
There once was a freezing cat who was looking for shelter when she came across a dark cave. "Step into my abode," offered the dark. "It will warm you if you surrender your wants."
Oh. Oh. Oh, it's just pipe. So yeah, hopefully we are here to at least probably for this session, complete chapter 3. What was that?
The story goes of a nameless maker who pulled creative spark from the dark itself without giving it fire. With his dark source, he managed to create swaths of land in no time. The dark itself waited for a gift of fire, but the Maker just kept on taking. Too busy building his crooked fences and watchtowers, kept his fire locked away in his chest. One day, he decided to create the first people to inhabit and appreciate his creation. It was then that the dark corrupted the Maker's clay, guided his greedy hands into creating not people, but the first of the fire-eating crawlers. And they crawled into this world absolutely starving.
interesting. Oh, the moonbird. Born anew each time the sun dies, the moonbird feeds on the flickering flame of hope and tragedy, a hunger which could never be sated. Rah, rah, whee! Whoa. Alas, over. As the fire of the world faded, so did the creatures of the woods go into deep slumber. Yeah, I'm back. I just walked off the cliff. Apologies that anyone hears the thumping. I currently got laundry going in the background. What did it do to me? You're so funny. Well, that's convenient. That thing was a little more terrifying than the rest.
The dark's eyes were much too big and watchful for the cat's liking. She went on to find warmth somewhere else.
Keep close to Potboy and fire. Oh. Ooh, it takes hold quick. Go! Whoa!
Then the cat saw it. Rooftops piercing the sky. Approaching the town, she was greeted by a crone. Come, kitty, kitty, you must be tired. Sit in my lap. Share your soft fur, and I shall warm you for a spell.
Hello, Mother. The well said to give it a match, so you and I could talk again. I hope this works, because that was my last one, and well, it's cold now. But it doesn't matter. We can finally talk after everything. So, how are you? Do they have fire where you are? Not the hellish kind, I hope. Is Father there too? I think you should talk to him again. I know it doesn't seem like it, but I know he loves you still. I love you. Still. I can't feel my hands. I can't feel anything.
Oi. I see crawlers. Whatever that thing is in the top right. Okay, I see the well rats. Interesting. The groundkeeper's daydream. Is that?
Welcome to Coalhaven, newcomer. Good to see you flame in these parts again. I'll be your guide tonight. This furnace here used to run on coal and fire, don't you know? But a thief stole all our matches and wasted them in greed, you see. Now the ghost has come to smite the wicked and punish the thief who killed us. Well, I guess that's it. That's a tour on the house. There's a bone right there in the snow. There ain't no place for a bone.
The bones of the thief, they are longing for their grave, but the giant furnace, reuniting them could break the curse of Coalhaven. The dark itself will find work for idle hands to do. These bones now yearn for the grave of the thief.
Your flame could bring back warmth to our graves.
Oh.
Oh, do you feel that? Something's changing. That furnace was the soul of the city. We used to worship it, us coal miners did. Fed it trees and fire like it was a hungry, angry god. This broken body's going nowhere, but yours is. Walk the streets. Listen. Just don't believe everything the half-dead say. But the day of the dark shall come in the guise of a thief, in which the stars shall quietly pass away, while the houses shall be destroyed with intense heat, and the earth and its works burned up. The curse of Coalhaven's ugly and vengeful, a grave matter indeed. There are many bones out there, you know. Little keys, little keys. Your flame could bring back warmth to our graves, and may the worms in our bellies dance again. The matches were playing.
The lullaby. Little soul, you charming little wanderer, my life's companion and body's guest. Where are you off to now? So yeah, considering I missed some of the last chapter, we'll have to return back to those at some point. But clearly, given that, gonna have to keep an extra watchful eye out for collectibles in this chapter. Oh, a nameless creature. One of many species found in the forests along the walk. Some creatures prefer to have names. Cool.
The cat didn't like the crone's crude pettings. Her hands tugged at her fur. Now, rest still, the crone said, as she pulled out a crooked knife. The cat was quick and escaped just in time.
Oh my.
How could this happen? Whoever did this? Oh, the flame warms the righteous, but the wicked who love destruction, the flame burns with a passion. How will we warm the furnace? Feed the thief to the furnace! Feed the thief to the furnace! Coalhaven is doomed! On the wicked the flame shall rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind shall be their lot. Come forth, thief, and confess your hideous crime!
Oh. Didn't think I'd noticed, did you? Oh, geez, it's right there too. Ooh, the Soul Fisher. In the beginning, there was the dark, the road, and the soul playing his banjo, or so they say. Okay. I can't hold it. I'll be right back. I gotta use the restroom. Oh, okay. I returned. And we can peacefully get back to progress. Ah, okay, we've been over here. So... Oh. That's, Oh. Hide me. Hide me. First of all, bright. Okay. Brief distraction. Wait, what?
Listen for the bone. Listen.
Ugh.
Where are you going?
Hot boy?
Listen.
Whoa. Ugh. What up, bro? It tried to run and it tried to hide, but now it walks home to the grave of the thief.
He killed us all.
Potboy.
Seen a ghost. Hear 'em shaking in the cold, the bone. The thief loved the stars. Would have plucked them out of the sky if it were possible. But the dark itself stole her stars, turned the thief's sky as black as a cup of joe. And so the thief began to steal matches and lit them, hundreds of them, like little stars of her own. The crooked path to the house on the hill lies open. Do you hear the screams? There's a lonesome house and cool even upon the hill. A house of fire. We don't go there no more. But the day of the dark shall come in the guise of a thief, in which the stars shall quietly pass away, while the houses shall be destroyed with intense heat, and the earth and its works burned up. What do I know? I'm just some dead guy. Throw me a freaking bone, huh? There are many bones out there, you know. Little keys, little keys.
Which way did it point us this time? There was another door, wasn't there? Oh, it's over.
Wherever she sought warmth, it had a price. The miners needed the cat to get rid of the rats, and the vicar wanted her protection from bad luck. Bony hands reached out from all around her, trying to grab her.
Iron Man?
The burnt matches lead to the house. Brothers and sisters, hunt down the thief. The matches. Follow the burnt matches. Follow the matches. What did we do? Brothers and sisters, hunt down the thief. The matches. Follow the burnt matches.
Whoa.
The trail of burnt matches. It leads to the house on the hill. It's them. Burn them. Like they burnt our home. Our home. They took it. We'll take theirs. The trail of burnt matches. It leads to the house on the hill. It's them. Burn them. Like they burnt our home.
Conversations with Mulgrams. Oh. Now that sounds interesting.
We're running out of matches.
Oh my god, what are you?
You've met your match thief. You'll burn for what you did.
Come again?
No matches, no fire, no Coalhaven. You've met your match thief. The furnace is dead. No matches left to light the oven. We'll freeze to death because of that thief. The oven dead. The thief dead. No matches left to light the oven. We'll freeze to death because of that thief.
The house. That's funny. Aw. Oh, I'm tweaking up through the... I'm in the roof. interesting predicament. Nope. Death mask, forged from the mother's fate. It has something to tell, and a rag doll could help it speak.
Ah! It burns! It burns!
What's... Oh, this isn't my body. The fire, did we snuff it out? Where's... Did I save them? The house. It's ruined. Well, it wasn't supposed to go down that way. They locked the door, threw the key into the woods. Huh. There was so much anger, and now there's nothing. This body is so uncomfortable. While I was in the black, I had a dream. There was a monster in the woods, with our door key dangling from its tail. I ran, tried to chase it, grab the key, and when I did, the creature turned around, and its face, it was the face of this whole town. The key, I have to find the key in the woods. Where the wild things rest. The key. I have to find the key. In the woods. Where the wild things rest.
Isn't that a whole island? No, not the time? Okay. I am going to try and suffice from cutting clips this time, so as to not keep the stream so long. What was that? Oh. Okay. Come on, Fat Boy, make it quick. Oh, that's not good. Oh, I can. See, I never realized there was an actual inventory button until, like, I think after I hopped off of last stream. Oh, the crawler, made with corrupted clay from underneath the work table. The crawlers are always starving and on the hunt to repay the debts of fire owed to the dark itself. I gotta assume I'm doing pretty good. I don't think I've missed any.
That's the key.
Unlock
the door. Please. I want to see my home again.
Oh. grasping for something that's long out of reach. These bones want to be laid to rest in the grave of the thief.
Furnace is getting weak. Council says we're running out of matches.
We'll have to harvest more trees then.
I don't like it. Losing the forest like this.
Not like we have a choice.
Mom, Dad!
Oh, Curly, you startled me.
They're coming here. All of them.
What's that you're holding?
It's just a match.
Oh no. The mother, the father, the daughter's the thief.
The cat felt as if the walls around her were growing taller, the alleyways narrowing. Turning a corner, she bumped into a girl sitting in the snow. In her bony little hands, a lit match. "What do you think of my star?" the girl asked. "Isn't it pretty?"
How could this happen?
Bring back warmth to our graves. May the worms... With no matches left, we couldn't light the furnace. And the thief paid a terrible price for her burning greed. As the furnace died, one by one, so did we. But before we perished, the dark itself moved into our hollow husk, turning us cold and wicked. If I had a heart, I'd feel great shame for what we did. I'd feel great shame for what we did. The old man feels it too. Should have been long dead with the rest. He just wasn't ready to go. At least he has a reason for sticking around. This just him. A little bird whispered that the old man wants his song back. Now what the heck does that mean? Am I right? You hear him shaking in the cold. The bones are longing for their grave. I can't move, I can't do what I used to, but you have burnt clay. You're still able. Your hands idle. The curse of Coldhaven is ugly and vengeful. A grave matter indeed.
Auntie Merkel. The Markles are sun-loving beings who are afraid of the dark. Yet there are several tales of Markles who dared to seek it out anyway.
We killed the thief. The old man is the one left. He carries the shame of us all. She killed the furnace, so he killed her. Murderers all. Murderers. We got carried away. She killed the furnace, so he killed her. The old man showed us the way to their home. He didn't know it was her, otherwise he'd kept it secret. She was his friend, he was his mentor. He didn't know it was her. The old man showed us the way.
Esther, I know the thief was to blame, but she was just a child. The anger kept us warm, but only for a spell. Now there's nothing left but cold, sharp guilt. So much guilt. Why aren't I dead? I know the thief was to blame, but she was just a child. What have I done? What did we do? I thought we'd just punish her. She was miserable and found comfort in fire. What have I done? What did we do? I thought we'd just punish her.
Shame. The furnace died, so we had nothing left but justice. Sweet justice. Justice won't keep us warm. Shame won't keep us warm. What I wouldn't give to hear her sing again. Those sweet, sweet tunes like fallen leaves of the trees that were. Such a waste. Such a shame. I wish I could hear her sing again. Just once. Just once. Oh, I know she stole from us. I know what she did to our town. But she could sing. This town's not much without fire, no. It's even less without song. If I could just hear that lullaby one last time, I know I'd be able to move on. I know I captured it once in a melody-keeping head of clay, so she could hear her beauty for herself.
but I dropped in the woods. Had a horrible night. I was mad. So very mad. Burnt one, a little flame. Will you help me? Please, I'm too weak. Find the clay head. Keep her of a song like hers. It went sorta like, oh darn, I can't remember. If I could, I'd be able to let go.
Let me try once more. I'm not just able to grab the little song box. No, he needs like a permanent melody, I assume.
Please find the song. Find the clay head. It has to be out there somewhere. Meanwhile, I'll keep the skull safe. Yes, safe.
Should I be terrified of this thing?
No dance, I ask. No singing, no way. No nasty gold-digging persons, I pray. Darkness listens. In moves ice. No more villagers. Very nice. But that song, it lingers. You are just like that thief who took every match, searched every nook, cranny, and catch, and ended up with nothing but grief. It's still singing. It brings me woe. Is it coming from the cave? Oh, how should I know? Why don't you go and find out, freak? Shh, listen. Do you hear it? A song. I hear it. I ask, pray, beg for silence of the dead.
Of course it takes me somewhere. As to why I started making that noise. the... Whoa! Oh. Oh. Songcatcher. The Songcatcher cat keeps the lullaby of the thief. This is what the old man is looking for.
Little flame, you found it! Does it still keep our song? Fire will tell. soul. You charming little wanderer. My life's companion and body's guest. Where are you off to now? I don't know what I thought would happen. I feel a strange warmth, but just as coal runs deep in the earth, so is the shame a part of me, mine alone to bear. Burnt one, small flame. I am grateful, but I will not surrender my loneliness so quickly. I needed to ferment me, season my soul. Please, leave me. Leave me.
Not in here anymore. Where did she go? The grave of the thief calls one last time.
The girl offered her burning match, her last star, but the cat could tell she needed it all for herself. Grateful for her unconditional kindness, the cat left her to her ghosts.
Longing for their grave. The door to the flame was open. It's already there. You just haven't lit it yet. Now, if you don't mind, a little spark. And just maybe we'll be able to die for real this time. In life, I didn't mind a little loneliness, but this is the worst. The furnace longs to burn once more. Light, hint, the hint, furnace, hint. Tourists. Heat up the furnace so we can rest.
How could this happen?
Release me. Remove the shroud. Light the match. The match. Light it. Please. One last star. Light the match. Thank you.
Gold trophy
the cat
burns.
finally settled in front of a
The tale of Coalhaven.
burning furnace. In its bright flames, she could glimpse a dark future. This did not matter to her, for now she was eternally warm and at peace.
Oh, that's right, I already opened that. Time to continue following Ramsey, I guess. The mountain seems so close now. Ten of 15. Only a few remain.
The flame burns still, and the fire has spread along the walk. The cold takes its toll, and Potboy's flame flickers. But it is still enough for the climb to Moon Mountain, to light the final fire. The road always leads to Moon Mountain. Hark! His fire belongs to the mountain. It came from beyond the moon. You have always been destined to burn. The soothsayers have spoken.
There's a fella who watches over the midnight walk, pointy hat and hollow gaze. He's been around longer than you or I. Some say he was one of the first sculptures to have breath. Some say he's not from around here, but from another maker's work table entirely. Some say he's seen what lies beyond Moon Mountain. But I just think he's lost like the rest of us, and he's waiting for the right one to come along. Waiting for something that'll give him that eureka for his song. He keeps his banjo by his side, but he never plays it. Strange, but he's in no hurry. He's got all the time in the world.
Very interesting. I think that's about it for this stream. Next time I'll go ahead and I'll start up by lighting this guy up. But you know what? Before we end the stream, let's visit Housey once more, and check the rest of these clips.
There was one star out that night, and it glowed a cold red. Who took the sun away? The Merkel asked it. But it was too distant, so she could not hear its reply if it had one. The Merkel had never felt so empty and alone. Lost in quiet despair, she managed to open up to the winds and followed their gentle push south down the midnight walk and to the Darklands. Along the walk, she met the old soul fisher with whom she'd shared many a teacup in her days. Is that the Merkel I see? Another decade, another teacup, eh? He chuckled, but the Merkel sure wasn't in the mood to discuss teacups. Who took the sun away, soul fisher? Surely it wasn't caught by your hook? After pondering for a good minute, the soul fisher answered, well, there have been whispers among the fish and corals about a loathsome, hungry Mulgrim roaming the swamps. Perhaps it knows. By the time the soul fisher looked up from under his big hat, the Merkel had already continued down the road. After a long while of following oversized, snail-like tracks in the mud, trudging deeper and deeper into the mushroom-ridden swamps, the Merkel heard a harrowing howl. Up on a hill stood a looming figure, dark and still in the quiet of the night. Lo and behold, the Mulgrim, she thought to herself in slack-jawed awe. She greeted the creature with a quivering voice and, unable to restrain herself, asked, "Do you know who took the sun away?" Talking to monsters had never been any Merkel's forte, but this meeting proved spectacularly disastrous. Barely escaping the gnashing teeth of the Mulgrim, she managed to escape by jumping into a lake, following its stream away from the swamps. Although the Mulgrim was far behind her, she could still hear its melancholy howl. Mad with grief, she mumbled, "As I will be, unless I find the sun again." Tired from running. She searched for shelter and found a dark, dank cave. Cozy, even by Merkel's standards. The wind blew cold in the cave, its whispers strangely soothing to the Merkel. As it turned out, the whispering belonged to a pack of starving crawlers who had begun circling her, their language known only to the dark itself. "What are you searching for, little limb tree?" they sounded in guttural unison. "These are dark days, and your kind does not belong anymore." The Merkel gathered her courage. "I am looking for the sun. I know you crawlers eat fire for dinner. Did you eat it?" They sniffed her lantern hungrily, and instinctively, she offered its flame to them. The crawlers cackled like mad chickens. "Keep your fire, Clayling. Take it to the dark itself. Mayhaps there you shall find answers." Before the poor little Merkel could shriek, the crawlers had gone with the wind. Knowing not where to find the dark itself, everything looked pretty dark to her. The Merkel found her way back on the road, further away from home than she had ever been. The hills were looking stranger by the hour. The rocks upon them seemed to move. They were the head people, a peaceful yet grumpy sort who didn't take kindly to somebody's perusing their lands. They muttered at her as she passed them, but she couldn't make out their words. "What's that, little headlings? Are you saying you know who took the sun away?" But the heads only grunted and rolled away, back to the safety of their huts.
Okay. Well, I think... yeah, there's only 4 more bits to our story. Oh, very interesting. Before I end the stream... yeah, it's snowing, unfortunately. I did one... okay, so we missed one item in the Loathsome Mulgrim. We had all the statues from the Tale of Coalhaven. We missed a shell. Okay, we got all the shells from Coalhaven. We missed a shell in Mulgrim, though. Records? Oh, we missed a record in the... Really? We missed a record in the Mulgrim. And we missed a record in Coalhaven. That is sad. Fortunately, as far as I can tell, we have all the tapes, though. Okay, yeah, there's 2 of them in the next chapter, and I'd have to assume 2 of them in chapter 5. Given that there's only 6 chapters, probably means that, yeah. Before I close, the daughter, a wanderer from a faraway place, she knows no master and loves to dance in the dark. She's the one that was walking past us. How very interesting. If anyone is watching this shortly after it's come out, then I do apologize. The stream highlights for the highlights for stream number 1 have not been put out yet. Scheduling went off a little off the rails with that one. It should be up soon though. And then the highlights for this stream should be up soon after. Probably not directly the next week after, but as soon as I can fit it into the ring. Yeah, without further ado, that's we are halfway done with the Midnight Walk. There's 3 chapters to go. I only decided to do 1 chapter at a time to keep it decent length. Not to bother my injuries too much, but aside from that. Yeah, without further ado, I will see you all next time on the Midnight Walk.